WWE Fan 1993, What the World is Watching.
You're listening to World of WWE, a WWE podcast.
Hey guys, you're listening to World of WWE, a WWE podcast. I'm Ant.
And I'm Carlos.
And today we are covering Fastlane. We are giving our predictions for tomorrow night's Fastlane event, March 21st, 2021. The first WWE pay-per-view to be premiering on Peacock, which you can stream through Peacock Premium. You could also stream Peacock without the premium. You just will have ads. But also, it's also available on the WWE Network as well, so you can check it out there. And you could buy it through your cable subscriber if you would like to do that. You can do that as well. But we have 7 matches, a pretty stacked card, and let's just get started right in. But before we get started, thank you for checking us out, though, too. And we'll go over where you can listen to us and more updates about WrestleMania week. We got a lot of stuff going on coming out for you, so stay tuned. But let's just dive right in. The first match I'm going to talk about is the WWE US Championship match. The champion Riddle defending against Mustafa Ali. These two fought this past week on Raw. Riddle got the win, but they are having a rematch. Who do you think is going to win this match, Carlos?
Okay, so I think Riddle's gonna retain. I'm really liking Riddle a lot. He's doing great. I'm not really too much of a fan of Ali. Retribution I don't really mind, but of Ali, I don't really like him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Riddle.
Riddle. I agree with you, Carlos. I think we're gonna see Riddle win. I think I don't even understand why they're going to have this match again. Ali just lost on Raw, so I don't understand why they're doing a repeat, but they totally are. So that is going to happen. But I agree with you, Carlos. I think Riddle is going to retain the title. And I don't see why, if he didn't win it on Raw, he would win it at the pay-per-view. But we will see. So I go with Riddle, and your vote is Riddle too. Next, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. The champions Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defending against 2 opponents at WrestleMania, but they are tag team partners for Fastlane. The SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, the EST, and the Boss. Carlos, you go ahead again. Who do you think is going to walk out of Fastlane, the Women's Tag Team Champions?
Okay, so I love Sasha Banks. Don't get me wrong. She's my favorite thing going on in WWE right now. But why are we having this match again?
Yeah.
I mean, the first match that they had at the last pay-per-view, it was okay, but it wasn't really too much into it.
Yeah.
But hopefully this one's better. But I'm just annoyed. I feel like it's hard to say because it's a possibility that they can win because WWE's done stuff like this before.
Yeah.
But the past couple weeks on SmackDown, it's looked like there's been some tension between the two. So I feel like I'm going to say that Shayna and Nia are going to retain.
Okay.
And then Sasha Banks is going to turn heel.
Okay.
Sasha Banks is going to turn on Bianca, or Bianca's going to turn on either way around.
So you think the way the match is going to end is that one of them is going to turn on the other?
No. Like I feel like they're going to lose. They're gonna lose, but then after the match, you know how like the past couple weeks Bianca's been like getting Sasha's face, like, oh, you made me lose, this, that. I feel like they're gonna lose, and then like Reginald's gonna play a big factor in this.
Gotcha. Also, something that might play a factor, Natalya and Tamina Snuka, they laid out Sasha and Bianca on SmackDown. So
Wait,
no, not Sasha. I'm sorry.
Sasha went to the back.
I'm sorry, I meant Bianca. So, I mean, they might be able to, to get involved. But I do agree with you. I think Nia and Shayna are going to retain. I think Reginald is definitely going to play a part in this match as he's been featured on both Raw and SmackDown, accompanying Nia Jax to the ring and almost sort of like trying to get back at Sasha for, not being with him. But I do think Nia and Shayna are going to retain. I think it will be an okay match, but I'm more excited for WrestleMania. That's the hard part about these pay-per-views is that the matches are good, but it's almost like I just want to get to WrestleMania,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next we have Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Seth Rollins. This is going to be a great match. Who do you see walking out this match as the winner?
I'm so pumped for this match. I'm like, this match. I feel like this match is gonna steal the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Seth Rollins is gonna get the win over Shinsuke. So maybe in the next couple weeks, Cesaro can return and maybe at WrestleMania they can have one-on-one match and then Seth Rollins can put Cesaro over and let him have a moment.
Okay. I agree with you. I think we're going to see Seth Rollins win, and I think eventually it will lead to a WrestleMania match between Cesaro and Rollins. But I do think this match could definitely steal the show because I don't remember. You probably will remember the year more than I will, Carlos. But I think it was 2018 for Survivor Series. Didn't Rollins and Nakamura fight each other?
Oh yeah, I think wasn't it a triple threat though? No. It was a one-on-one. Yeah, I think I remember.
And that was a really good match. So I think they're definitely going to tear that.
Seth was on Raw and Shinsuke was on SmackDown.
Yep. I think they're going to have a great match just like that one. But I do think Rollins is going to win. But Shinsuke Nakamura is amazing. So I'm not even going to, I don't want to see him lose. But I have a feeling he's going to.
And now he's challenging his old self. Like he's getting back to his old music, his old fighting style.
Yep, he totally is. Next, we have the Intercontinental Championship on the line. The Intercontinental Champion Big E defending against Apollo Crews. A lot going on between the two lately. Apollo Crews has a completely new attitude. What are your thoughts, and who do you think is going to win?
I think Big E's going to retain. Apollo's just been cracking me up lately. He's been on fire. That accent, just the way he holds himself now, all that. I feel like Apollo, this is a side of Apollo that I would have never thought that I would see, ever. But I feel like Big E's going to retain. Apollo's been, really getting under Big E's skin lately, and yeah.
I am going to say that Crews is going to win. And I could be wrong, and I probably will be wrong, but I think he might win to kind of be shock value because heading into WrestleMania, you want Big E to be champion. But what if he were to lose it and then retain it at WrestleMania? That would be a huge celebration with the fans in the crowd. But I don't know. I feel like if they do make Apollo Crews lose, and I'm not saying he's going to become champion. I feel like Crews is going to win, whether it's disqualification, count out, or because I do feel like the two of them are going to fight again at WrestleMania. But I think Crews is going to come up with the win here because if Big E does win, then there's no chance of them fighting at WrestleMania because at this point, how many times has he beaten him? So.
But, that is one thing though. Now I'm kind of leaning towards you because think about it. If Big E beats him, it's gonna be that whole change was for nothing.
Yeah.
That whole big huge change was for nothing.
Yeah.
Find something else.
So next we have the no holds barred match. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, taking on Drew McIntyre. Who are you rooting? Well, not rooting for, but who are you gonna think is gonna win this one?
I feel like this is gonna be a great match. They've been having great matches the past weeks already. So, but I feel like Drew McIntyre is gonna get the win, get some momentum towards WrestleMania, and just show his dominant.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is gonna be a hell of a match. I think they're gonna just really give it their all. But I do see McIntyre winning. I don't see why you would make the challenger for the WWE title at WrestleMania lose. But, you never know with WWE. But I do agree with you, Carlos. I think it's going to be a great match. But I do think McIntyre is going to walk out as champion. So this next match has been talked about a lot. And it is Alexa Bliss against Randy Orton. It's not your normal match. When I found out about it, I was very confused. But who do you think is going to walk out the winner, Bliss or Orton?
I feel like the Fiend is going to make his presence known again and return. And Alexa Bliss and the Fiend are going to stand tall over Randy Orton.
So you think Bliss is going to win? I think it's going to be a no contest because I think The Fiend is going to get involved in some way, and I don't think the match is going to end with a pinfall or submission. It could, but I don't know. I just feel like if they did have Bliss win, it'd kind of be a little strange and kind of, for me, kill Randy Orton's character because you got beat by a girl. You know, not saying that girls aren't, you know, but look at how small Alexa Bliss is going to be Randy Orton. You know, like it wouldn't take an idiot to think that Orton would beat Alexa, you know? But we'll have to wait until Fastlane tomorrow night to find out.
Remember this, it's not always the size of the dog, it's the bite that the dog does.
True, but unless Alexa Bliss does another like fireball on the face, she's gonna have to run away. You're gonna grab her and like throw her.
She gets RKO'd again.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets punt kicked in the head.
Mm-hmm. So now is the time we all came for. However, before we go over the main event, I do want to thank you guys for listening and let you know where you could check us out. You could check us out on Facebook, World of WWE. You could check us out on Instagram, World the Dot of WWE. We are available to stream on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Breaker, and many other streaming platforms. Just search World of WWE, the WWE podcast. Also, on Facebook and Instagram, there is Linktree. If you click on the link, it will take you to different links that you can access our show at. So it will take you to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or Spotify. Also, we are available on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, and let us know what you think. And also, I want to go over WrestleMania week. There's a lot going on with WrestleMania. We have NXT UK Prelude. We have NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. That's a 2-night TakeOver special. And then, of course, we have WrestleMania, which is a 2-night event as well. Then you have the night after WrestleMania, the NXT after WrestleMania, and the SmackDown after WrestleMania. I meant to say Raw.
We also have the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
The day before.
Hall of Fame. Yes, you're right. The Hall of Fame. A lot going on. And also, we have more new content coming, so be on the lookout for all of that. But let's talk about our main event. The WWE Universal Championship is on the line. Edge is a special guest enforcer. WrestleMania implications on the line. WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, of course, with Paul Heyman, taking on Daniel Bryan for the title. Edge is a special enforcer. There has been drama between all three of them. Who do you see walking out of Fastlane as the champion?
Definitely Roman Reigns. No exceptions. I feel like Roman Reigns been on a tear since he came back. He's doing the best that he's ever done, and I feel like he's just unstoppable right now.
Mm-hmm. I do agree with you. I think Reigns is gonna win. I think Edge is gonna obviously play a factor because if he wouldn't be involved with the match if he wasn't gonna play some kind of role. But I do think that there's been a lot of talk and speculation that WrestleMania it might be a three-way between Daniel Bryan, Edge, and Roman Reigns. We could talk about that if that ends up happening, but who knows? This match is definitely going to have implications because if Roman Reigns does lose in a WrestleMania, we will see Edge against Universal Champion Daniel Bryan, or if Roman Reigns wins tomorrow night at Fastlane, it will be Edge against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So a lot of implications going on. Carlos, you and I have agreed on all of the matches. We think Riddle is going to win. We think Nia and Shayna are going to retain the women's championships. We think Seth Rollins is going to defeat Shinsuke Nakamura. You think Big E is going to retain the title, and I think Apollo Crews is going to win. I don't know if he's going to win the title, but I think he's going to win the match. We both think Drew McIntyre is going to defeat Sheamus. You think Alexa Bliss will defeat Randy Orton, and I think it's going to lead to a no contest. And the main event, we both think Reigns is going to walk out champion. So we have all of the same predictions except for Big E versus Apollo Crews and Alexa Bliss versus Randy Orton. So those two matches, polarizing matches. Everyone's excited for both of those, so we will see what happens. But are you excited, Carlos? Tomorrow's Fastlane.
Yeah, I'm super pumped. It's a really good card. I'm really excited for Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That's probably the match that I'm gonna be most paying attention for.
I'm looking forward to that one too. And Carlos, Dan, and I are gonna live text during the show, so we'll give our reactions in our recap video, which will be coming out shortly. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate all the love and responses, and yeah, make sure you subscribe and keep listening. So that was our Fastlane 2021 prediction. Carlos, any last words?
That's everything, guys. Just keep listening to us, keep commenting, and we'll just keep on giving you guys content. You can follow me on Instagram, all about WWE 2020. Then you can follow us on World of WWE on Instagram.
Thank you, Carlos, and we will see you guys soon. I hope you enjoy Fastlane tomorrow night. It's gonna be a great show. On the road to WrestleMania, what do we got? 4 more weeks after this, or is it 3?
I believe 3.
3 more weeks. All right. Well, enjoy Fastlane, everybody. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.